Happy Tuesday, I guess it is. This is Tuesday, the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17th of January. Well, we got this. Found me. I wasn't looking for it. It found me in 1993 Buick Roadmaster. It's a called a estate wagon limited edition. So I'll just tell you, it's one of the nicest driving and looking estate wagon, Roadmaster estate wagons around. Me and my dad have been driving this all day. Beautiful car, rides like a dream. And I'm not just saying that because it's mine, but check out that window. But yeah, I found this, and like I say, it found me. We were going to go pick up a forklift, me and my partner in one of my businesses, and they had this. The guy who owned the forklift company drove up in this and said, hey, interested? I think I'm selling it. It's a one-owner car. To go down the list, it's full power everything. It's a 9-passenger, got the backward-facing seat for all the kids to look at the people behind you and make faces. We can start back here. Let's see, this here is a cover that if you pull that seat down, then you can cover your packages in the back here. It's, I took it, I wanted the seat up for the video. Anyway, there's the seat well, rear glass. And what I've seen a lot of them, especially back east, this has got a little, but that can get cleaned up. But really, I've seen them worse than this. And this is really nice in here, really clean metal all the way around. It's got the two-way deck tailgate. You can drop it down like this, lay that flat, lay those front seat flats, and you can pull a sheet of plywood. Okay, and then some traffic. I'm right in the middle of the road here. Thank you. And then it opens up like a car door. Look how clean that metal is. Really nice. This was garage kept by the owner. Side panels look great. All the tires look good. Tires look to have maybe 15 to 20,000 miles left on them. Brakes are good. Everything about the car, the interior. This back seat was hardly ever used. The carpet looks new. Again, it's a California car. Look at the rubber everywhere. It's all nice. When cars are kept in garages in California, this is what they look like. This is your typical grandma car, I'm afraid. But I tell you what, I must be a grandpa because I love driving it. I'm really, I swearsies. I'm going to find it hard to sell this one because my dad and I were driving today, and it is absolutely a dream to drive. I'm telling you, it glides down the road. This has been previously gone through. Hopefully this video won't end, so I'll make it short. This has got the Corvette engine in it. That's what they came with in 93. 5.7 V8, fuel injected. Look at that. This is your coolant tank. All this has just been gone through. New water pump, new cooling system, new tensioner, new compressor, new whatever that is, condenser, dryer, whatever that is. It needs windshield washing fluid. Newer battery. Still has the under the hood mat. There's a light here. I don't know if the bulb's out or what. That front end straight as can be. Got some wax on the black, but showing no major damage. The only problem, this is a roof rack, really trick little roof rack. This comes up. These are unlock it, and it slides back into these positions, and you can tie it down, tie stuff down. Got the rear Wiper, the wiper's no good. I'm gonna have to, I'll get a new wiper on that. Glass is perfect. Bumper's perfect. Rear end's perfect. All the glass on this is good. It's just a really beautiful car. No tow package, which is good. You don't get the towing wear and tear on the vehicle. So let's drive this. Top is nice and clean before we get too much in trouble here. Okay, I see you. Go around. Ow. I'm sitting on the bottom. I had a car come down. Okay. We'll start this up. Got a power antenna. Every time you turn the radio off, let me turn that off. But every time you turn the radio off, do you see the antenna going down? I mean, everything works on this car. There's your clock, your temperature controller. Let's go for a ride. As soon as you put in park it or in drive, it locks the doors. Got the day and night mirror. Got the map lights in the mirror. I'm not gonna screw up while I'm driving. I mean, even the vanity mirrors work, lights work, both sides. It's showing 180,000 miles, but what they told me was it was highway miles from them and their vacation travels. So it's got new shocks. I got all the paperwork on everything, all the money spent on this. New shocks. Virtually, they had somebody go through the car, did about $2,000 worth of work to it, and I have all the receipts. That, if you can see behind that sun, is the back of the Hotel California. So there's a Navy weapons station now and part of a prison. But up there at the top of the hill, that's the Hotel California. Song made famous by the Eagles. This is a California institution for men and bad boys. So yeah, this is it. It's quiet as can be. It's so nice driving something. I have a lifted truck, so it's like, you know what a lifted truck is. It's a rough ride. This is like, I kid you not, this is like driving your grandmother's couch. The seats are so comfortable, and the seats have so many positions in them. Reclining, tilting, the whole shebang. Steering wheel, same thing. It's tilt steering wheel. So we have power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, and it is cold air conditioning. It's a little chilly right now. It's 61 here today. Where's our thermometer? Here in California. This is a California car. Never seen salts. Was garage kept most of its life. As far as I can tell, probably a majority of this paint is original. And it's like I say, it's a really nice car. It's so quiet. You hear yourself think. It just smooth down the road. It's one of the last years of the heavy car. I bet you this weighs 5,700 pounds, maybe 6,000 pounds. But we're gonna go here by a friend of mine's house, and he has some stuff for me. But yeah, this is a quiet ride. If you remember that Suburban I had a couple months ago, it had some squeaks in it, but this thing is quiet. You know, and I drive. If anybody's seen my videos, they've seen I drive. Sometimes I drove my gasser around, and my gasser's like, you know, blown small block Chevy with no mufflers on it, just baffles. It is very loud. So compared to this, this is just so quiet. Okay, we're gonna stop and get some race video. So anyway, if Mike's home, is he home? Nope, he's inside. He's inside. Okay, so he's gone. Okay, so this is the 93 Buick Roadmaster special, they call it a limited edition estate wagon. I mean, this is the wagon they would have on and the summer homes, the rich people. It's just so nice. So nice. I just, the seat, I cannot tell you how comfortable these seats are. I mean, I have a Chevy truck, a 2500 lifted, that's pretty damn nice. Leather interior and everything else. But, you know, driving that across country, that's a beater. This, driving across country, you have to keep me awake. Christmas is still here in Norco. But yeah, this is it. This is my 93 Buick Roadmaster that's going on eBay in a little while. I'll probably list it locally here in California. You can check on Craigslist. Nicest one in the country. One of the nicest ones. There is one with a lower miles. It has 80,000 less miles that they won almost $23,000 for, and it's in a museum up in Michigan, I think it was. And there's others, a lot of them going for less than 10,000, and I'm looking at them, and they're all from the Northeast, and they all, not all, but majority of them have rust issues, and they don't make no bones about it. They'll tell you. You know, these have been exposed to rust, and they're still asking almost 10 grand for those. So I'm thinking, you know, 15. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put it up for 14,900, and I will entertain all offers. I think that's where we'll go with this. And I love this car. It's gonna be hard for me to sell this one because I cannot express to you. And I've had nice cars in my life. I had Mercedes, Cadillacs, Lincolns, and driven them all. I would put this up there with the Lincoln I had one time. It was a company car, brand new Lincoln Mark 7. I don't know what it was. It was pretty comfortable. I drove it on long trips. I put that up with that Lincoln. So if I wanted to give this a review, first of all, if I was to give this review, I give this an 8.5. It's got plenty of power, plenty of stopping power. There's some of the gauges. You see the alternator's working, the temperature gauge is working, oil pressure is good. Fuel gauge is good. I better get some gas in it. But yeah, it's quite the car. It's a big car. It's probably 18, 19 feet long. But man, let me turn around and you can see how far back it goes. Now, back in the day, I had a Chevrolet version of one of these as a company car. And the Jeeps are right there. The Dodge boys. I had a Chevy Caprice company car around the same vintage. And I used that like a damn truck. I hauled everything in that thing. It was a loaded wagon. I wish I would have kept that too, but this ride's so nice. Dog on the backpack. Rides so nice. I'm telling you, can't believe how smooth this rides. I am just kind of aiming with my finger, the steering wheel. Not to say it's a self-driving car, but you can tell it's a heavy car. But you also can tell it's a solid car too, because it just rides so smooth. Very smooth. Brakes are really good. I'm not going to do a brake check. I'm going to go get some gas. Kid need to have a helmet on, kid. A little young there. But listen how quiet it is. You can hear yourself think. So you go out price SUVs, a used SUV, you're going to spend 30 grand. This thing here, this is the first SUVs right here. This engine I heard is good for another 200,000 miles. There's cars online with engine 300,000 or 400,000 miles, and they swear that they haven't popped the valve covers off, or the valve covers. And we're real low in gas, so. But here it is, the 1993 Buick Roadmaster Estate Wagon Limited Edition. I have yet to find out what's up with the limited edition. It has to do with some of the options, I guess. I can't think of what option it doesn't have. I mean, the seat is unbelievable. The seat is almost like a lazy boy as far as the amount of adjustment you have. And